The issue of migration will never be resolved by raising barriers, fomenting fear of others or denying assistance to those who legitimately aspire to a better life for themselves and their families. Francis said at the welcoming ceremony, "We know too that the consolidation of true peace comes through the pursuit of social justice, which is indispensable for correcting the economic imbalances and political unrest that have always had a major role in generating conflicts and threatening the whole of humanity," he said. Security was tight surrounding his visit. Credit: AFP. Morocco has become a key departure point for African migrants trying to reach Europe after crackdowns that closed or limited routes elsewhere. Italy's anti-immigrant interior minister has closed ports to rescue ships run by charity groups. Francis, who has made defense of migrants and refugees a key part of his preaching, said he was concerned about their frequently grim fate, and receiving countries must acknowledge that migrants are forced to leave their homes because of poverty and political upheaval. From the airport to the city center, Francis, 82, was driven in a white Pope-mobile on a drizzly day as the 55-year-old king rode beside him standing in a separate vehicle, a vintage black 1969 open-top Mercedes 600 Pullman. At one point, a man rushed towards the king's car but was stopped and detained by guards as the motorcade continued along the street lined with bystanders. Police said he was a 17-year-old Moroccan who wanted to seek help from the king for his sick parents. After the arrival ceremony, Francis and the king visited an institute the monarch founded in 2015 for the training of imams and male and female preachers of Islam. Morocco, which is nearly 100% Muslim, has marketed itself as an oasis of religious tolerance in a region torn by militancy. It has offered training to Muslim preachers from Africa and Europe on what it describes as moderate Islam. Francis, making the first papal visit to Morocco in 34 years, praised the monarch for providing sound training to combat all forms of extremism, which so often lead to violence and terrorism, and which, in any event, constitute an offense against religion and against God himself. The king said learning was the only way to combat religious extremism. To tackle radicalism, the solution is neither military nor financial. That solution has but one name: education, the king said. What all terrorists have in common is not religion, but rather ignorance of religion. Reuters.